second round. Let's hope this works. Let me set this one up. Let me see. All right, I hope you guys can find this one. Let me see if I can like add this into it. Let me check. Yeah, this one. Data. Okay. Copy. Share. And edit here. I guess it works. Yes, it is working. All right. So for the other people who can find me here. All right. Just trying to figure it all out. All right. Awesome, Cobus. Thank you for letting me know. That I'm just going to leave this one behind and wait for you guys to come in. All right. Sorry, it is a problem, or the problem is with my battery. And apparently when I'm live streaming at the moment, the battery goes empty quicker than it actually is charging. So it's on the charger, but you know, it went out because it took too much battery to actually be live. Now I've put down the exposure and everything, so I do hope that right now it will either stay equally or, you know, charge quicker than I'm spending the battery voltage. Okay, let's hope so. All right, so let's move on. Yes, it does. And normally I have a charge on full 100%, and I thought I was charging it for the hour before. But apparently it wasn't. It was not. So I started already off quite low. Which that only happens once, okay? Next time I make sure that shit is 100. Anyways, we'll try to make it work. It's a little bit of a chaotic energy, but we're going with the flow. All right. Right, Sarah. Sorry that the phone got caught up in the middle of your reading. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you so much for letting me read for you. And I know you will figure it out, and you just trust, you know, your own guidance that you feel guided to. And when it comes from your heart and you're like, you know, this feels the best for me, you know, this feels the best for me, then you're making the right decision. It's just like, don't do it because you feel that you have no other option. Like, it's okay to choose something else, but then you will make your own decision, you know, in your own divine timing. So thank you so much for that. I hope it was helpful in some way, shape, or form. Yes, thank you. All right, great that you're also back, Neelam. I'm glad it's working. And let's hope that, like I said earlier on, before, you know, the other people started joining, just repeating myself, the battery was going, basically, the battery percentage went down quicker than I actually could charge. So I hope that I put the exposure down and stuff. I hope that this is good now. But yeah, I will definitely not start with a low percentage again. Next time it's back on 100. Thank you so much, Kobe. Thank you so much for spending your energy here. And I hope that you sleep well and you have a great day at work tomorrow if you're working. And if not, then enjoy your day off. And thank you so much for tuning in. Always appreciate it. All right, Neelam. I know that you sent me your question in the other chat, so I can just go back because I still have it open. I'm just gonna quickly see, because I know you already sent me a question. You asked me about your work. It's coming up work-wise, and obviously I'll see if there's a message coming in from your mom. All right. Yes. Right. Thank you so much for that. I hope it was helpful in some way, shape, or form. All right. Awesome, Cobus. Thank you so much for sending, you know, spending your energy here. And I hope that you sleep well and you have a great day at work tomorrow if you're working. And if not, then enjoy your day off. And thank you so much for tuning in. Always appreciate it. All right, Neelam. I know that you sent me your question in the other chat, so I can just go back because I still have it open. I'm just gonna quickly see, because I know you already sent me a question. You asked me about your work. let's see, let's begin. I'm first going to start off with a spirit message that's coming through. I want to pick up. Yeah. Thank you for sending it again. Okay. One more message. Ooh, two more messages. Okay. You have hope and then you have gratitude. So, by itself, deep, dark, purple energy. It's very spiritual, loaded, if you could put it that way. It's a connection, a reconnection with a spiritual, with your soul buddies, basically. Um, so the main message first and foremost is like ground yourself, because there might be some restless energy going on. Your energy might be, all over the place a little bit, in multiple, with multiple people, with multiple options, with trying to look for opportunities and things like that. But they're asking you to ground yourself, and are saying being distracted or unfocused or maybe tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're not so grounded, or that you are ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow spirit to help you to ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. So I have a strong feeling it's also to do with reconnecting with your own inner voice, following that and trusting that, and going with that flow, basically, a little bit more again, in order to perhaps make some changes in your work field or attract different type of things that are more in alignment with you. Because if we are in tune with what our spirit is asking for, what our soul is asking for, how we can thrive the most, how we can grow, things that are benefiting us in this moment in time on your journey, we kind of need to be in contact with what feels good, right? If we are grounded, we can tune in how things make us feel. Does it make us feel like, are we intrigued? Are we interested? Are we excited about something? Are we like, a little off? Are we scared? It's like, but in order to be able to trust that inner guidance and to trust that inner compass, we kind of need to take a breather and just, step away for a little bit, ground ourselves. So having a way of integrating that into your day-to-day business, what I'm hearing, I don't know, day-to-day business, it's your business. Day-to-day routines, have a little bit moment of like breathing exercises, or candle meditation is also something that is coming through. Might be good to have sort of a gratitude journal, especially in when you're healing, because you are still on your healing journey. What is really important is that you reconnect with that energy of gratitude. Because especially in the times where you have a hard time with really, taking in, yeah, beautiful, with taking in life and life circumstances, sometimes it's really hard to like vibrate on a frequency of gratitude at the same time. But there's like a lot of healing in there, sort of saying. So your loved ones in the spirit world know when you reach out to them. If they are seeing you at a low point, whether you are caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. So they're reminding you, and I feel how beautiful it is that the candle comes through. And I know you're burning the candle, as you just said, you know. But basically, loved ones in the spirit would reaching out to you if they see you at a low point. But they're reminding you there's always hope. And in order to vibrate, vibrate on the frequency, but more of like feel it, feel that level of, assistance in your life. They're basically sending you back to you with your gratitude energy. Say life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what is in your life, instead of feeling a lack towards the things that you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance, Beautiful. So those are like, you know, some side messages that wanted to come true for you, Nilam. Let's I remember some of them. Oh yes, okay. I'll pick up this deck. Let's go old school. Back to the basics. What I'm hearing for a moment. Alright, thank you. Thank you so much, Ruralistics. I am going to add you to the list. I think that then my list is pretty full because we're only at the second. We have 3 more after this one, and then yours, so 4 more. Okay. Thank you guys so much for letting me read for you. I truly appreciate it. Let's hope the phone is just, you know, going with that flow as well, and we can all make it work tonight. Or for me, it's nighttime. All right. The Devil and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you are working on loosening up the energy around money and what you see as, like, you know, as your responsibilities. I feel like a lot of times when it comes to like finances and work and money, a lot of times it's so connected to like all the responsibilities and all the weight that we feel around it. So that is something that I'm sensing when it comes to like making money. And that's why they're letting you know, like, that grounding energy and just, you know, working on your own manifestation with that level, you know, that gratitude frequency. It will loosen up some energy. So I am sensing that with this, like, you're gaining something. It's like something that comes in your life. It is an opportunity or it's a gift or something like that that will help you break through a cycle. Could also, you know, connect to Capricorn energy. Could, but I'm sensing it's more of like the message of like the devil. Devil is not always negative. Devil is definitely, you know, in a lot of ways, like, you know, the way we cope with things and the way, you know, we rather choose to stay safe and with a devil that we know than, you know, the devil we don't know. But let's see. Let's move forward. Okay. Chariot. Yes, you are definitely moving forward, moving away from feeling restricted. Feeling restricted. Oh, that's exactly what is just in here. Yes, your employers are restrictive. Well, restricted. It's just what I said, and then it popped up in my screen because sometimes some comments do end up on my phone. But that's exactly what I was tuning into. You are definitely moving out of that energy by manifesting it, by visualizing how you do want to see, and also what you are grateful for, what you do appreciate about your work, you know, at the moment. Okay. I love that, Nilam. Love the fact that you light the candle. It's very beautiful. All right. I'm hearing without a shadow of a doubt. I don't know what that is about, but let's see. Without a shadow of a doubt, you definitely are moving towards a lot better energy. Look at all of this. Look at all of this. So there is this, you know, 9 of Wands energy that is looking very suspicious towards something. And to the something is, what do I know? How do I, you know, how can I tell that I'm now on the right path? How can I tell that this other opportunity is better? How do I know that this is gonna, you know, work out? So that is something that I'm feeling with the moon, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. It's like you're recommitting to, I'm hearing you're happily ever after. So meaning that it doesn't mean that you're happily ever after perfect, you know. It has to be perfect. It's more of like a happy new beginning. Let's put it that way. Because there's Page and Knight energy in the moon, so there's not everything is necessarily exposed, not everything is like also certain or written in stone for you, but it's okay because you have this feeling of like, I'm on the right track. So I am sensing that things you feel connected to and things you feel passionate about, that by itself is the core of it. You know, like why did you started it in the first place? Really going back on that, you know? Yeah. I mean, okay, they are nuts. I guess that, you know, that's that toxic energy, but you are definitely moving away from that. But I do feel like you might have to take a step back, but I feel like you will you will make a transfer, you will make a move with this chariot and then the moon. It's just not completely um sure and like written in stone, like when, what, how, what, who, when, you know, like all of that. But it is coming, and you're on a much healthier pathway. It's moving, you're moving into that. You're definitely moving into that, because the journey you're taking, like this unknown, so this is something you haven't been, you haven't, you know, this is some unknown energy when it comes to surrounding your work, basically. That's the works, like follow what makes you feel, follow what doesn't make you feel good. And I'm feeling like I'm stuttering my words, and it's probably part of the message because I don't know exactly what to say. I don't know, like that's the end I'm getting, but I do, you know, because I'm channeling, but that's what I feel guided to say. I don't know exactly. You know. Okay. Okay, let's, you know, it's good to get the energy out, but also they probably have something positive, you know, it's just not, you know, maybe as like colleagues, but they probably have some positive qualities to them, just not for you. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Transport your energy from Page of Pentacles into Eight of Pentacles. Also, what I think would be really, really good practice for you, and something like, you know, it's homework. Okay, I'm getting homework. I'm being guided to let you know, like, write down something nice about each and every person that you're working with. Something nice. It's part of this, you know, grounding yourself, because it will help. It will help you manifest. It will help you manifest. It will help you look at the situation differently. So it's homework. You could take your time with that. There's no time limit on that, but you know, whenever you're ready. Just one nice thing about them. Yeah. And that's the thing that I'm feeling. You're finally getting the opportunity to invest time and energy. So where you're heading, it is much more beneficial for you to, you know, get everything out in the work field. You know. It's not lying. It has to be, you know. Maybe Janice really makes nice coffees, and you know, if that's the only thing she does, but maybe C's is really good at making a good coffee, and we do appreciate that about Janice, you know. You know, and we have Nick, you know, he's always taking really long time at the copy machine, you know, long time. But then again, he always shows up early, so that's nice as well. He goes home an hour earlier, so we have some quiet peace time when he goes away. That's nice. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. First and foremost, Neelam, I am definitely sorry that you are feeling that way. I mean, at the same time, maybe, you know, you do like when you show up at work, like you said earlier on, you know, you just like to invest time and energy into work. But it's never nice to feel like you're on the outs. But at the same time, maybe, you know, you also have no ambition to really be on the in. People like that. But it could be good to, once again, And you know, I know I come off a little bit jokey and stuff like that, but it's not in a jokey way, in the sense of that I do think it's very, very good to try and focus on one or two positive things about the situation, about these people. Because if you do allow it to put you in a certain mindset, and I get it, with this Nine of Wands, you have your reasons to be like, I don't like these people at all. I get, you have the reasons, you know, but it's about understanding that it's also keeping you a little bit over here. You kind of feel like, I show up because I have to, but I really don't want to be here, you know. And I do feel there's a point of empowerment for you, even if the circumstances don't change. But like next Monday, you still have the opportunity to feel a little bit different, to ease a little bit out of that energy, you know, and to actually feel with this Eight of Swords energy that you have the power to make things, you know, to change things, to get things into movement, you know. Yeah, everybody has their own things, and maybe they're just working out of a lot of insecurity, you know. Just like, you probably are like way more intelligent than them, and some people, you know, that's just, you're very intimidating, and then they're trying to, you know, whatever way, shape, or form. There's always a reason. We don't always need to know the reason to just, you know, put it in a box of like, we'll deal with that in this way, you know. Not gonna allow it to affect us on our own journey too much. Yeah, you are definitely on that power, empowered energy. Because the Chariot is right here with the Nine of Wands. It's like, yes, you have reasons for doubt and things like that, but you are definitely taking on your way out. You're on your way out. Be spontaneous with it. Just a Page of Cups energy. Really just like, whatever, you know. I'm just here, and I'm gonna do something fun for myself, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that, or in whatever way, shape, or form. Just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Any day can be different, you know. Take it as face value is what I'm hearing. As far as we're gonna go. Beautiful. There are a lot of better things coming your way, especially when it comes to like how you feel and your work surrounding and things like that. But you are also having a lot of like, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Eight of Pentacles, you have a reminder with the Moon. Not all the cards are on the table just yet. Just don't lose hope. Ground yourself. You know, ground yourself. That's one of the things. Bring some stones that ground you into your work field, or maybe that's something that you already do. Maybe they need some cleansing, things like that. All right, Neelam, I'm gonna head over to the next reading, because otherwise you know, I have a lot of people on my list. But I hope this was helpful for you. And yeah, like, you're not alone. That's what I'm feeling. You really are not alone. You're surrounded. You're surrounded. And don't lose hope. There's always hope. There is always hope. Even for this situation and these people. For once. Keep me up to date, okay? You got this. You got this. Alright. Up next is Candace. Candace reading. Candace, where are you? Are you in the chat? I don't know if you already sent me your question. Alright. Let me see, Candace. Let me see.